And a new $16 million scheme to help local companies send staff abroad to gain experience in overseas markets, as a survey finds fewer firms are venturing globally this year. Now, for more on the overseas markets immersion program's goals and how it can support local talent in overseas markets, we're now joined by Kenneth Wong, Director of the Trade and Lifestyle Division at Workforce Singapore, and Thian Tai Chew, Executive Director of the Human Capital Division at the Singapore Business Federation. Welcome to the program, gentlemen. Mr. Wong, let's start with you. Talk to us about the need for such a program. How does it differ from other existing programs that are out there that are already helping other companies expand overseas?
The focus for the program is really on the workforce. So Workforce Singapore have introduced the OMIP, or Overseas Market Immersion Program. Is really to help individuals to gain overseas experience as well as to build up their cross-cultural competencies. It is actually part of our commitment to provide greater career development opportunities for the individuals, and it actually complements the various existing government programs that is out there that builds up Singapore talent, but also at the same time build up the workforce so that the companies have access to them to help them to grow in this thriving global economy.
Would you say this is a better program as compared to the rest that are already out there?
I would say the focus, because just now you mentioned about helping companies to expand overseas, but this program really also focuses on creating career prospect for the individuals as well. Yeah, and because as part of their stint overseas, they are provided with on-the-job training as well as in-market training, so that they are able to acquire the relevant skills for them to really thrive in this interconnected world.
And as we understand, the Singapore Business Federation is the program's first partner, and it will be working with participating firms to develop these training plans. Mr. Thian, what would the program entail exactly, and how will SBF help with the training plans?
OMIT is a first of its kind program that supports company that has business plans to send either the new hires or the existing employers with little or no experience to overseas market to prepare them for regional roles. I think the program is designed to actually equip participants to have actually very practical experience. And there is a strong emphasis on experiential learning through either internships, work placements, or even project-based activities in the market. And by immersing in the economy, in the country for a longer period of time, these participants can actually understand better the business culture, business practices of the market.
And what are some of the key industries and markets that stand to benefit them from this program?
I would say all sectors that can generate revenue for overseas market can potentially benefit from this program. Sectors like, for example, manufacturing, professional services, wholesale trade. All these industries have international element, a component. So I would say this industry should be able to benefit from this program. For example, we have a recent case that has been approved. It's a Singaporean homegrown F&B company, Bread Talk. They actually send one of their female employees to UK. So it's not just manufacturing or wholesale, it can also be F&B.
It's quite varied,
or even retail, for that matter.
I see. So there's potential in every industry.
Yes, everything.
And up to 250 local workers will participate in this program over a span of 2 years, with their overseas postings taking up at least about 6 months or so. And basically, these are people with little or no overseas market experience abroad. Mr. Wong, what are our local talents lacking that the program is seeking to bridge here?
I think for our local workforce to be able to compete globally now, they really need the network, the connections, the understanding of how the various different businesses actually operates in different markets, and also to understand how to navigate the complex market in the global interconnected global economy. So I think that's why the participants of this program they will be able to develop network overseas when they are going through their on-the-job training and acquire in-market training to function and to be able to take on roles in regional and international functions, right? So in terms of like marketing, business development, we do think that all these skills are very important. They can take back all this network that they've built and the skills they've acquired back to Singapore, right? Back to the companies. And for companies that would wish to expand overseas, this is a very valuable skills that they have. In fact, we think that by acquiring some of these skills overseas and in market, it will really boost their career prospect, right? So it really is also supports our national strategy to really build the globally competitive workforce, right? Help them to have an edge and to
I think the idea of moving overseas for work may sound really exciting for some, but for the employers, I think on their end, I suppose there could be some challenges over, losing manpower, right? How is SBF working with these companies to get their buy-in, on sending their staff for overseas posting, Mr. Thian?
Well, we have to impress upon the companies that this OMIT program can actually bring them a lot of benefits. Maybe 3 areas. One is that OMIT can help them to actually expand their global reach and also their market penetration. I think second point is to the employees. Employees who have gone through this program will gain international skills, experience, and network, which will make them more valuable assets to the company. And I think thirdly, if a company can commit to creating international opportunities for their staff, this is also an area where potential employees can actually look to join them as an employer of choice.
All right, it's all about networking and making those very meaningful connections, isn't it,
Exactly.
Mr. Thian? All right, thank you so much, Mr. Thian and Mr. Wong. That was Kenneth Wong from Workforce Singapore and Thian Tai Chew from the Singapore Business Federation.